Hello, thank you for checking out A1 Math, and today we're looking at linear inequalities in two variables. This is part two to that lesson. Uh, in the previous lesson, I talked about how to draw your linear equation, whether to make it a solid or dashed line, and how to shade. Do you shade above or below? And that in that area is all the solutions to the inequalities. In this example, what I want to do is take a point and see if it will fall in that shaded region or not. And you don't have to make the graph to actually see it. All you gotta do is plug in those values, the X and the Y, and then work it out and see if it shows the inequality to be true or not true. So that's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start with number one here. And remember that this is always your first point in your or first number in your point, coordinate point is X, and the second one's Y. So that's what we plug in. We plug it in just like that. For Y, we put in 3 and ask, is it greater than 2 times X, which is 4? All right, and once we do that, we'll have 3 is greater than or equal to 8. Was it greater than or equal to 8? No. So the answer to this one is no. All right, so let's take a look at number 2. Number 2, we're going to plug in these values again. So for Y, we're going to plug in 1 greater than 4 times X, which is also 1, minus 3. All right, so now I have 1 is greater than 4 times 1, which is 4, minus 3. And then I have 1 is greater than 4 minus 3, which is 1. Was 1 greater than 1? No. It's equal to, but it's not greater than. So, that, write that a little better. That's also no. All right. Now, let's take a look at this last example here. We're going to plug the 8 in for X and plug in the 0 in for Y. And notice how this is in standard form, not in slope intercept. And that was one of the steps for graphing the inequality. But for this, you can just plug it in the way it is. So I'm just going to write that in. I'm going to have 2 times X. In this case, is 8. And we're going to add 4 times Y, which is 0. And is it less than 18? All right, so 2 times 8 is going to be 16 plus 4 times 0, which is 0. Is it less than 18? And 16 plus 0 is 16. And is it less than 18? Yes. So this particular one is a yes. So this point here would fit in that shaded region if we graphed it. Okay. So that is the lesson on linear inequalities in two variables. I want to thank you for checking out A1 Math. Have a nice day.